Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and this will be your new moon in Libra tarot reading. On Tuesday, October 21st at 8:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon will conjunct with the sun for a new moon in Libra. Okay? I don't really have anything else to add. We will be using the Spice Box Tarot located in my Amazon store, link in the description. Today's theme is consider their feelings. Okay? I'm here, you're here, Frankie is here. So bear with us. Let's get started. Okay, first out, 8 of Wands. Let's see. Ah, yes, excellent. We got some forward movement here, some forward motion. Okay, things have been coming together rather quickly. Ace of Cups. I told you to consider their feelings. Okay, so considering their feelings, whomever they are, okay? Considering their feelings, but also you can't overreact and you cannot become over-dependent, okay? You can't become over-dependent because that will not bring things into balance like they need to be, okay? The new moon is here to kind of, I don't want to say hide, but kind of reduce the level of emotion that is involved. Some people, they get emotionally attached, and for this, that would not be a good idea, okay? You have to remain grounded. I know we're talking about Libra, but also the sun is still in Virgo. That is the earth sign, okay? So even though, new moons always have us all over the place, and with Libra, you just want to make sure that you are at a healthy equilibrium. Make sure that things are imbalanced, harmonized, whatever words you want to use. Because the Virgo energy is there, okay, just to make sure things are moving as they should, okay? I feel like there's an opportunity to connect to some feelings that you have had for quite some time, likely since childhood or early adolescent. If not, it's definitely something related to the home or, a mother figure of some kind, mom, grandma, auntie, sister. Okay? I guess that was the message. That's what I was supposed to say. So I'm going to just keep on going. Way too many cards. Okay. Don't count. Count. Tower came out in reverse. Okay? So you are kind of preparing for this like it's like an impending storm, but it's not going to be the big emotional upheaval that you are expecting. It might be so dialed down that it's kind of might be a little surface level, a little superficial. Oh. You feel like the feelings are superficial. Like they're being fake about the whole situation. Like it's not that deep. Maybe, that could definitely be a possibility, okay? this person is overreacting just to get a reaction out of you. That's why you feel like their feelings are just like fake. It's like they're crying wolf. And you're like, it's not that big of a deal. You do this all the time. I'm sick of it. So you're not taking them serious. Why is that? Why aren't you? I mean, I know some people, not my monkeys, not my circus, it's not my problem, or, none of my business type deal. But why are you so blunt, detached? I don't want to say something happened in your childhood, but there may have, think back to where a similar situation, like the first time it happened. It might not have been in childhood. Maybe you was a teenager. Maybe you were in your early 20s. Maybe it just happened recently. But consider your own feelings and your own past, okay? When you are nurturing someone else's emotions or feelings. Well, I mean, it came out. Might as well just pull it right. Page of Wands. You don't know how to be compassionate. Is that it? You don't understand. It's just not resonating with you. Is that it? And so that's the excuse you're using. It's just not resonating with me. So I don't care, or it's not a big deal. But they're not coming to you for empathy. They're coming to you to feel safe. They want to feel like somebody agrees with me. I feel heard. I feel seen. Okay? They want to feel secure knowing that they can express their feelings to you and not have it like thrown back at them later on. Or like you're not going to judge them in any way. Justice. If it didn't turn face up, dang. If it didn't turn face up, I was going to put it back. But Libra said, girl, I'm coming to the door. I'm coming to the front. Okay? 11. We love to see it. Truth, clarity, justice. You also have to be charming. Okay? You have to be engaging. Okay? You have to be nice. Okay? You have to be kind. You have to be gentle. Okay? You have to be all the things you feel like you probably can't do, but you really can. Okay? I think you're thinking it, but you're just not feeling it. Okay? Everybody wants their feelings or their point of view to be justified. Everybody wants to feel vindicated. Everybody wants to feel like they are right. Okay? But sometimes when conflict arises, we don't know how to handle that. Emperor came out in reverse. I was going to put this back too. Emperor represents Aries. Okay. Where am I going to put this? There. We'll see. Maybe here. Maybe here. But for now, we're going to go here. You might be used to people being very direct, very blunt. Oh, you don't want to take responsibility for the outcome. Because essentially, if they vent to you, you're going to give like advice or your opinion or what have you. But if things don't go the way you thought they would, you don't want to get blamed. You don't want the responsibility. You don't want you just don't want it. I guess the last time you gave somebody like life advice or some type of consultation or something, like it just didn't go well, and so now you just stay out of people's business because maybe that person asked you, and so yeah, that's what happened in the past. Somebody asked you for your opinion, for some advice. They took your advice, and then when things didn't go the way that they had hoped, they blamed you, and maybe it was like this big falling out and y'all don't talk no more, whatever. And so now you just don't give advice, you don't give your opinion, you don't do any of it. Bad experience caused the conflict. Got it. And so now you're just mean and cold. That's not cool either. That's why you cut off. That's why you got it up here and not up here. Because you're giving practical advice. Okay, Virgo, this is a conjunction now. You're giving practical, useful advice based out of fact. Okay? However, I don't think that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for some level of emotional connectivity. Okay? They want to tap into your heartstrings, but you either feel like it's fake or you just don't even want to get involved for whatever reason. I'll take the one that came up right. King of Swords. I mean, a lot of the things you tell people are true. I mean, you keep it real, but they are looking to you because of how smart you are. Okay? You are a high level thinking individual. You're a bit of an intellectual. Okay? You're very smart. Okay? And they're coming to you because they know that you know what you're talking about. Whether or not they want to hear it, I mean, if they're coming to you, then they're coming to you. Right? But when you're talking, it's about the delivery. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay? That's why I tell you, you got to be gentle, you got to be soft, you got to be nurturing. Okay? Maybe try the sandwich method. Say something nice, say what you got to say, follow it up with something else nice. Okay? Because sometimes this sword, okay, daggers, okay, it can hurt. The truth can hurt, okay? But because you are sitting on this throne, things have to be revealed in a delicate fashion, okay? You can't just be out here saying whatever and just being so blunt and direct. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Are these what are these? Okay. Page of Cups. Learn how to use your emotions. Okay, yes, they may have been cut off long ago, but that doesn't mean that you are an empty vessel. Okay, you have feelings, you have emotions. Okay, whether or not you accept them or push them down or what have you, that's on you. Okay, but you need to learn how to navigate all waves of emotion, because you don't want to get taken away by the current, because that is when you get overwhelmed. That's the stress, that's the anxiety, right? And so you need to learn how to speak, okay, to your heart. And this is literally the Ace of Cups that we started with. You accepted the offer, you took the cup, okay? And so now it's your responsibility, okay, to keep the cup full. It's going to take some time. It's not going to be overnight, okay? You're just getting back in the saddle, okay? Give yourself some grace. Be nice to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I told you to take it slow, right? Be cautious, be wary, stay focused and grounded, okay? So you don't fall off the horse, okay? Stay steady. Stay ready, okay? And then we got, lastly, Three of Swords, okay? Healing, healing, healing. Cry me a river is over, okay? No one can do any worse than what you've already been through, okay? It's not going to be as bad as you think. Eight, 4, 16, 1 king, no queens. 1, 2, 3 majors. Just trying to, oh, 2 pages. I knew it was something. 2 pages. Let's see. Disquiet. Disquiet, obviously the opposite of quiet, loud. All I can hear is, if it's your birthday, make some noise. This is right before the sun goes into Scorpio. So I feel like there might be some scorpionic tones at work as well. Sorry, I thought that was my UPS boo. But all of the things that you think are going to happen are not going to happen. You are going to prevail, okay? This instance of being the advice giver, the counselor, the diplomat, so to speak, okay? You are essentially, what's the story about the king in the Bible? And the 2 women came with the baby, and he was like, oh, we're going to have to cut the baby in half. And they was like, no, don't do it. And the other lady didn't care. Okay? That's you. You were the king. You were the one that's going to make the decision. Okay? I mean, that's big decision, little decision. I don't know what your decision is. Okay? Only LeBron knows what his decision is going to be. Right? People might feel like they have an idea, but they don't really know. Okay? So make sure that you are taking every opportunity that you can to center yourself so that you can be in the right mind frame or frame of mind when it's time to make the decision. Okay, the choice. Okay, but you still should also consider other people's feelings, consider your own personal history. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see. Hope this was a good reading. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to share. All right, y'all. See you next time. Peace.